Yesterday, I extended an invitation to a young man here on TikTok. His handle is at Jeff underscore HVAC underscore 69. He was brought to my attention by one of our fellow rational boomers. So I checked him out, and he is a young man, maybe mid-30s, and he is the epitome of a Trumplefuck. A lot of bullshit, a lot of bluster, a lot of claims, but zero substance and no facts. And, he's no different than all the other ones out there, and I usually don't pay much attention to them. But he made a claim in one of his videos that piqued my interest. He claimed to be the best debater on all of TikTok. Well, now, I thought that a lofty claim given he only had 6,000 followers. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not shaming the guy for how many followers he has. Good on you, good job. But I have 291,000 followers, and I would never in my wildest dreams claim to be the best at anything on TikTok. There's a lot of talented, smart motherfuckers out here. The only thing I'm best at on TikTok is being rational boomer, and I'm cool with that. But when I heard him say he thought he was the best debater on TikTok and that he was this full-out young man but a Trumplefuck, I thought, oh, I'd like that challenge. I'll accept that challenge. So I extended the invitation. I said, look, dude, if you think you're so smart, I'm just an old man. Why don't you come on my podcast and we'll talk? Now, I didn't hear it back at all right away. But you motherfuckers, you made that video not go viral quite, but it went all over the place. Now this young man who could say, I never saw it, he's nobody, he couldn't avoid seeing it, so he had to respond. His ego forces him to do that. So he comes to the comment and does a video and basically says, yeah, I'll do it. But he adds a caveat. Oh, they always have caveats, don't they? And the caveat was this. Well, if I come on your podcast, say an hour, you've got to come on my live for an hour. See what he's doing there? He's trying to scare me. Unfortunately, motherfucker, you don't scare me. You want me on your live? I will gladly come on your live. But you better be careful what you're asking for. I had a Trumplefuck on the podcast one time a while back, and they said, well, if I come on your podcast, you're going to have to come on mine. I said, sure, no problem. So by the time he got done with my podcast, he took off, never heard from him again, never got invited to his podcast. And why? He was smart. He got his ass whooped. And it's one thing to get your ass whooped in front of my crowd, but if you take me to your crowd and get your ass whooped, well, then it's over for you. So you should think about me coming to the live. Don't make that commitment till after the podcast. Let's see how it goes. Because if I go to your live and make you look like a fool, like I will in the podcast, well, your whole deal is done. Now I know what you're thinking. I'll come to your live and all your friends will be there and you'll be able to overwhelm me. Well, theoretically, that might be true, but it's a live. Anybody can go to a live. And if you think these motherfuckers behind me ain't coming, yeah, they'll be coming. They'll be coming. You'll have to deal with me and my crowd too. Now, the good news is you'll probably have the most successful live you've ever had, but it won't be pleasant for you. So I'm happy to do your live. He told me in the video that he sent me an email, and I never got the email. So I went back and put the actual email in there. I said, email me, let's set this up. And he sent me a simple email. All right, let's do this. That's it? Okay. This guy's a little nervous, and he should be nervous. So I said, you pick a day, you pick a time, we'll do it. Whatever's most convenient for you. Now, hopefully he'll respond to that, and we'll get this done. And then I can be on his live. That would be fun. Now, you have to understand, I look at this kid. He's 35 years old, roughly, maybe younger, maybe older, but he's a very cocky guy. And I know this guy all too well because I was that guy. And after you get your ass kicked a couple of times, you learn to mature and be a little smarter. And fortunately, now at 63, I've gone through all that shit and I'm cool. Now, people will say, well, Mike, you're cocky too. And I disagree. I'm confident. He's cocky. And what the difference is this. A confident man knows what he knows and he'll fight to the death for it. A cocky man knows everything about everything and won't shut the fuck up about it. So let's hope we get this little debate going. And if you still want to do the live after the fact, I'm in. I'm in, motherfucker.